Guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome, and if you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Luz, and today's video is gonna be a monthly makeup basket. Last month was my first monthly makeup basket ever, so I've been kind of anxious to get into some new products. Don't get me wrong, I'm still loving everything I was using, but it's time for a little bit of change. So I am wearing everything that I put in my monthly makeup basket on my face today. Well, not everything, but a lot of the products.
Tell me if you guys like it. What do you think? Does it look good?
I'm most excited about retrying some of my old favorites, and some of these items I'm also putting them on the chopping block, meaning that I'm gonna see if I'm gonna keep it or not. Also, some of these items are from my project pan, so those did come on with me and rotated into the monthly makeup basket as well. If you have not already seen my project pan video, I'll go ahead and link it up here too. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so here is a quick little overview of my makeup collection and organization. For my monthly makeup basket, we are going to be using this little acrylic drawer. I did clean it, it's just glue that can't come off, but I got this little acrylic drawer from the Container Store. I'll link it down below, and this is what my monthly makeup basket is. Let's go ahead and get started. So my eyebrow routine hasn't changed at all. I don't have any new products to try out, so I'm going to continue with the Brow Gal Convertible Brow 02, and this is a wet dry convertible powder. This is what that looks like. It has 3 tones. I like it because I can customize it to fit my eyebrow, so that's gonna go in. The next thing I'm gonna put in there is the Brow Gal Instant Brown Hair 02. This is the tinted brow gel.
You guys have to excuse my voice. I think I'm getting sick or something. It just might be the weather.
Using this, I don't know what the brand is. I've had it for a while and I'm just trying to finish it up. And I think I either got it in Ipsy when I used to do Ipsy or in my BoxyCharm. So I still have quite a bit of it, so I want to finish it off. It's not my favorite. It's not the worst that I have to throw it away or anything. It's all right. So I'm going to finish this up. And then 3 little tools I like to keep in there. This I use to clean up under my brows, this to do my brows, and then this nice little spoolie from Luxie brushes. And right in here, I'm also going to put my sharpeners and my sponge. Not sponge, my little Laura Mercier powder puff. Most of the time I set my concealer with the with the Tarte Shape Tape, so I'm gonna put this in here. But I do have this CoverGirl concealer, this CoverGirl primer that I'm trying to finish up, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep this in here, as well as my MAC concealer that I like to use to carve out my brow. So I'm going to put this right here with the rest of the brow stuff. And then I got this as a sample, and I really want to use it, especially the one on this one. I want to try it out and see how I like it. I'm not much of a primer person, but I mean, I'll go ahead and give it a try. Why not? And Smashbox has pretty good primers, so I'm excited about this. And then on this section over here is where I like to keep my eyeshadow palettes. So for this month, I am trying out this bad boy here from Violet Voss. Look at how pretty she reflects. I'm so excited because I got this in my BoxyCharm. I upgraded for the deluxe BoxyCharm, or I forgot what they call it. I upgraded for December, and in December I got this little palette here. It's so pretty. I remember always wanting this palette, but how pretty all these shades. So wearable, so everyday. I'm excited to try it out and try out the formula. If you don't know what BoxyCharm is, it is a monthly subscription box that you receive makeup on a monthly basis. Duh, it's a monthly subscription box, and you can cancel anytime. It's $22, it's $21 plus tax a month, so that's pretty nice price, and you always get way more products worth than $21. So it's a nice way to try out new things, or just to add more stuff to your collection. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this one. I cannot live without my Anastasia palette, so for this month I am pulling out the two sisters here. The first one is the Prism palette. I have been seeing a lot of bright looks lately that I want to recreate, like bright inner corners. This has also that really pretty dimension, this really pretty lavender I'm absolutely loving. And I've been playing with this type of green color, so I'm excited to pull this one out and add a look doing that as well. So I'm going to be pulling this one out for January, along with its sister, Modern Renaissance, of course. Lovely pink colors. I think they look so pretty. And I know it's not Valentine's Day yet, but why not get into the season early and start creating some nice romantic pink looks with this palette. Speaking of green looks, I'm also gonna pull out my Marc Jacobs iconic editorial eyeshadow. This is a little bit older product for me, but I really like the greens and it's so easy to use. This is a really pretty brown color to use in your crease. Just a little addition to get a little bit more greens in here.
All about those greens.
And then I'm also going to be doing the Crown Pro eyeshadow palette. This one was one of the BoxyCharm products a few months back, and it's not the upgraded deluxe version at the time. It was just the regular BoxyCharm. So these are really everyday colors as well. So I'm going to play a little bit with this. I might put it on the chopping block, as Make Life Your Runway likes to say in her videos, and see if maybe I get rid of it or not, because I feel it's kind of similar to the Violet Voss palette back there. So we'll see. So I know I'm going to use it just because the colors are so everyday. So we're going to go ahead and put this in here as well. And the last eyeshadow palette that I'm going to add is the ColourPop Golden State of Mind. I picked this up last year and I want to play a little bit more with it. I've seen a lot of like simple, just glossy, glittery eyes lately, that just so minimalistic but big, create such a big pow. I saw that a lot in the what is it called, on the Golden Globes Awards just yesterday, and I got really inspired, but just like sparkly eyes. So I'm excited to play with this one. The formula is not the best, I'm gonna say, but it serves its purpose and it's quite affordable. For foundation this month, I'm gonna pull out my NARS Natural Radiant, what are you called? NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I'm in the shade Aruba. Here, I got it last year and I really like how it looks. Last month I used my Fenty, but I feel like it's just the weather is really dry and I want a little bit more nourishment or just a little bit more glow, and this one's a nice glowy foundation. I forgot primer. For primer, I'm gonna still use up my YSL Touche Éclat Blur Primer. This is in my project pan, so I'm gonna use the rest of this up. Sorry, my nails are so yucky, but I haven't gotten them done. And for primer, I also like to use this Smashbox Primer Water. Really, really good. It just gives me a little bit of moisture and humidity. I really like this to start off. Sometimes I just use this and no other primer, but I'm just trying to finish this up. And then if I want more of a glowy look, especially with the Fenty, what I was doing is just adding some of this into the foundation and then putting it onto my face. But this is just a nice little like illuminizer. It's the MAC Strobe Cream. I don't have it in any particular color. I think it's just the original color. If you've never seen it before, this is what it looks like. It's basically like lotion, but it's glowy. And yeah, so see how it gives like nice little reflective glow? That's what it looks like. I don't have any new concealers to try, so I'm going to pull out this Maybelline Fit Me. I'm using the shade 25 Medium. And to set that, I'm going to still be using my Airspun. This is also part of Project Pan. Oh Oh, I had forgotten that this doesn't fit over there. Okay, so you here, and then I also like to keep these Fenty matchsticks right up here to contour and highlight. And also my Wet n Wild contour stick in the shade Call Me Maple, just if I want a quick little cream, like a cream bronzer or something like that. For lashes, I'm gonna use up these Ardell Wispies as well as these Baddington lashes. I've used these before, so I just cleaned them up and stored them. I haven't used them in quite a while. So I'm gonna just see if I can use them a little bit longer. Let me put these right in here. For mascara, I'm gonna keep my CoverGirl Clump Crusher. And I'm gonna pull out this Unlashed Volume and Curl Mascara. I like to switch out my mascaras every 3 months, and it's time to switch out my Top Lash mascara this month, and then next month I need to switch that one out. So pulling out this one I got. This is from the brand Wander. I haven't tried it, so I'm excited to try it, and I got this in my BoxyCharm as well. Of course, I gotta throw in my little eyelash curler. I'm gonna put it in here with right over here. For my all over face powder, I had forgotten that I had this as part of my project pan last month. I forgot to update you guys on it. I don't know, but this is also gonna go in here. It's part of my project pan, and I use it to sometimes to set. I haven't, because it's winter, I haven't really been setting my face a whole lot, but I was still part of my project pan, so I'm gonna keep it right up here with the Coty. For bronzer, I am finishing up this MAC Dark Tan Mineralized Skin Finish. This is what it looks like, part of project pan bronzer. And the next few items, I don't put them in this little container. I keep them separate right in here. So pull these old ones out, and then that goes there. For blush, I'm pulling out a like peachy color and a pinky color. For the pinky color, I'm gonna pull out this Makeup Geek XOXO, and for the peachy color, I am pulling out this MAC Mineralized Blush in Warm Soul. They're both really, really pretty, and this I haven't used in a long time, so I'm kind of excited to wear. I mean, going a month without using something can really get you excited to reuse it again. So putting this in here. Now for highlight, I am gonna pull out two oldies but goodies. Some of you guys might recognize these. The first one is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Oh Darling. And the next one is the Becca Champagne Pop with Jaclyn Hill. Both of them are really pretty, and they are different. One is more golden tone, and the other one's a little bit more champagne beige tone, but the formula for both of them are beautiful. This is the Champagne Pop right there, and then this one is the MAC Oh Darling. So they're both really pretty. For eyeliner, I use two. I'm using the last one of my NYC liquid liners that I have, and this one is the Ink Blacklist Gel Eyeliner. Got this in BoxyCharm as well. I really like it to track my lashes. Does a really good job at that. Okay, a few more things here. To set part of it, I like to use this MAC Prep and Prime. So that goes back here. And then also to set, I like to use the Urban Decay All Nighter. I just have this tiny little sample size. Also part of my project pan, I have this Cover FX little liquid illuminizer that I want to use up. So I'm gonna keep that there. And then sometimes, especially with that Fenty foundation, I don't know if I'm gonna need it this month, but just in case, especially in the winter, I like to keep this Glowy Mist by Pixie. I like to use it to wet my brush before I blend out my foundation. And then 2 more things. The first one is this ColourPop blush and highlight duo I got maybe like 2 summers ago. So I want to use this, a little bit of this, just to give a little bit more variety and just as a face palette. And the last one, also part of my project pan, is the Anastasia Glow Kit. This is going to take a long time to use up, so I need a little bit more options because I don't want to just use this every single day for the rest of my life. So that's why I add other stuff, but it's part of my project pan, so I'm keeping it in here. See if I can fit it in here. All right, now on to the last part, and that is the lippies. Yay! Was putting on my makeup to film the intro when I realized that I didn't pull out any lippies. So this middle section right here is where I keep, I can't speak. This little section here is where I keep my lippies that I'm currently wearing. These are lip glosses that are just in rotation, and then these are some liquid lipsticks that are also in rotation. So for the months of December, I pulled out more like reds and festives. I feel like for February, I want to go a little bit lighter, and also I want to be just a little bit more on the pink side as far as lips, and obviously nudes. So the one that did make it back onto this week's monthly basket is the Anastasia Hudson. I just kind of want to use it up and finish it, and it's a good nude, and I've had this for a while now. So another one that came out that remade it to the month of January is this Tarteist lip paint. I really like this color. It's like a rosy mauve color, but it doesn't pull cool tone, which I really like because it makes my lips look like if they're just naturally like pinky kind of. So I really like this. And then another one that came out that was here last month is Anastasia, what are you? Bittersweet. Oh, I really love this. Is like a deeper nude, and I can't get over it, so it came back with me this month. And then this one came back with me this month as well. It's the Kat Von D bow and arrow. I barely started playing with this last month, so I'm gonna keep using it. I like the color. It's a little bit too cool tone for my liking, honestly, so I'm just trying to play around with it and see if I'm gonna keep it or just give it to either my sister or somebody that would get a better use of it. And the last one that came back from last month is this Fenty Beauty Mademoiselle lipstick in the shade Griselda. I just really like it. It's a really, really deep and vampy color. It's the only deep color that I'm bringing from last month. And the next 4 are new for this month. So I'm gonna put 3 of them together just because they're the same brand and basically the same formula. These are the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams. I picked these up a few months ago and I put them away for obvious reasons, but it's time to bring them out again to play. I like to keep them all 3 together just because I can mix and match, and I know it's really good formula. It's not a long wearing formula. It really is just a soft matte lip cream. It does look matte, but it's not drying, so it's really nice for this dry winter. And the last one is the Dose of Colors I Love Sarai. This is in the shade Peachy. It really is a summery shade in my opinion, but I feel like I can use it to warm up a few of my cooler tone liquid lipsticks in there, just so that I can kind of customize my color. And that is it. These are the lippies for the month of January. So that is it for my monthly makeup basket. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're new, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you get notified every single time I upload a video. I'm so excited to use all these products for the month of January. And yeah, I love you guys so much and stay blessed. Bye.